Now, let me talk about the different functional modules as I mentioned. As I told you, we have four functional modules: home, projects, library, and administration. In home, you will be able to see the enterprise level information. It provides you shortcut links to perform enterprise tasks and enterprise reports. And if you have viewed any set of recent projects that you want to access to, the recently visited 5 projects that you want to have access to, that is also available in the home module. We have projects module. That is where you would be actually creating your project as a project manager. And once the project is created, you will be managing the budgets for it, schedules for it, bids for it, contracts inside a project. All of that is managed within each project. That would be handled under the projects module. Library, the pre-configured data that I talked about, any pre-configured data that you want to capture and reuse so that there's no scope for any mistyped information or inconsistent information. That is why we utilize the library module to capture this reusable data that usually is handled by the administrators within the application. Fourth module is administration. As an administrator, you'll be able to manage different settings across the system. As administrators, we can do system level configurations, various functional configurations, user management related information. And we also have something called as configuration toolkit, which helps you create your custom forms and create your business process flows and assign it to your forms. All of that we can do. That is under administration. So these are different things that we can do. Let me quickly show you what I mean in the application. So as I mentioned, when I'm in the home module, we have enterprise level information, enterprise search. So when I say enterprise search, if I want to search for a particular functionality, in this case, global fund list, I'm searching for it. The filter criteria related to this form that I selected are listed here. If I select any other form, the fields related to that form will be displayed here for me to further refine my filter option. So if I say is approved, I want to see only the fund sources that are approved. I select that and I click search. All the records that are approved are listed here for me to see. So the criteria in which I searched for is listed here. If I want to hide this and see the results fully, I have that option as well. If I want to hide it and see only the search criteria, I have that. In addition to these options, we also have filtered by attachment, filtered by workflow status. If I have any attachments in this particular form, based on the attachments as well, I can filter my options. If I want to see workflow status, there are different statuses based on which you want to control the search. We can do that as well. But for you to get started, the purpose of an enterprise search is to search for a list of records that are available within the application. And if you want to see any specific record, you select that record and click view. When you click view, if you have view permission to view that record, it will land on the records view details page. So I clicked that, I landed on the view details page. The only limitation that we have is we do not have the option to jump back to the search criteria that we had already created. It will get reset. So now this is where we are. There's no option for us to go back. If I click cancel, it will only go back to the global fund list page. For me to go back, I have to literally click the enterprise search and start typing in my search criteria. So this is one limitation that we need to work with. So let's see, I have a search criteria that I have entered and I have selected some option and I search for it. If I want to reset this search criteria, I can click reset. The entire search details will get reset. Now, if I want to further down my research, I can do that as well. I had searched for some details and I have a list of records listed here. I want to export this entire research results into an Excel sheet. I click export. The entire Excel sheet is downloaded, which gives me the details of the search results that I have just searched for. So I clicked the Excel sheet, search results that I had just searched for. I searched it based on the workflow status approved, and that is what I'm seeing in the Excel sheet. If I want to search, send your search criteria to search results to somebody else who doesn't have the essentials credential, you can do it this way. So that is enterprise search. We have document search as well. So I'm just quickly walking you through the common functionalities. These are the common platform features that will help you navigate through the system better. So this is document search. As I mentioned earlier, Essentials is a very good record keeping tool. So you can manage eh, tons and tons of documents within Essentials application. As the name suggests, if you have tons and tons of documents within the application and you want to see the documents that are related to the projects that you have, let's say I want to search for a specific project in which we have the documents available and I am searching for it. Cavert Street Extension is the project. I select the project, I click select, and I search. If there are documents uploaded in that particular project, all of the documents will be listed here for me to see. So I have these different documents that are uploaded here. At any point I want to see any document, I will be able to select that record, right? In this case, I have these different documents. If I select a record and I click view, it will open the particular document in a view mode, right? If the document is accessible for that user, in this case, if I have access to that document, it'll show me that actual document, or it will give me an indication that I don't have access to view that document. Okay. So that is how you will be able to view a document which is uploaded somewhere in the system and you want to have an access to. In this case, this particular document is just an image, PNG image of the Aurigo's logo. It is just it is just giving a zoomed out version based on the percentage in which you want to view. It gives me that option. So now what I just did is I searched for all the documents that are part of this particular project. You need to understand that these are the documents that we had uploaded under the document folder structure. So every project and every contract has its own document folder structure within which you can upload the documents related to the project and related to the contract. So this list of documents that we are seeing here are all the documents that are uploaded into those different folder structures that are present in that particular project. The list that is coming up here are the documents that are uploaded in the folder structure. Whereas in the attachments, if I search for the same project, right, and I search for the documents that are uploaded as attachments, a different set of documents are listed here. So what is the difference between this and this? The documents is all the documents that are uploaded in the folder structure. The attachments is the different attachments that we have inside each form. So like I was telling you earlier, we can attach documents inside any record. Those documents that are attached within each record are listed here. So under global fund list, when I try to create a new record, I have these different options that I can select. Under attachments, I can attach the records. I can upload a new document within it. So within a form, I attach any record that is called as form attachment. That is, if I want to search the documents that are attached within each form, that is how I will be able to search under document search under the attachments tab. Under the documents tab, whatever documents that are uploaded in the folder structure, that will start appearing here. At any point, if I want to download a document, once based on the search results, I can select that record and click download. It will get downloaded to your local machine. And if I want to export it into an Excel sheet, the search results, I can do that as well, similar to enterprise search. So these are two things that you need to be aware of as a platform feature. The other features, two things that I want you to be aware of is under notifications, we have my tasks and inbox. What is a my task? Like the name suggests, for my user account, based on the roles assigned to me and the projects and contracts that I am invited to, if there is anything pending on my user account to take action on, to take a workflow action on, or to take a ball and court action on, based on the roles that are assigned to me, that will be listed here for me. So in this case, there are records that are created. So there is a record that is created here, which is in completed workflow status. If I want to perform a further record, so there are different records here, right? 21, there are records created, and these groupings are based on the form name. So if I go to search for any form for that matter, these are different records that are listed here. At any point, if I want to select a record and edit it, it will open that record in the edit mode for me to evaluate that detail and take an appropriate workflow action on that record. So in this case, there was a workflow action pending on me based on the roles that are assigned to me. So that will be coming in the My Tasks. It will be notified in the My Tasks list page. I select that record and edit it. It is opened in an edit page. Here I can perform the appropriate workflow action, make modifications based on the particular workflow action that I have to take. So I can perform that and save that record. So I don't have to navigate through the record in the navigation page. Instead, I can go to my Tasks list page. From there, I can pick the records that I have to take action on, and it will take me directly to the record and I can navigate and perform the action. That is My Tasks. So what will happen once you have performed that action? Once you have taken the action, that will go away from this list page. So it will only list the actions that I have to take, that are pending for me to take. Once I have taken the action, it will move away from this list page. Whereas inbox, on the other hand, it's a notification. It's not an action item, it's a notification. Any action item can also be sent to me as an inbox item, or anything that I just need to be aware of. That will also come here in the inbox. For example, in this case, there is a record that is listed here, and I want to view this inbox detail. So when I view it, it tells me, hello, so and so, please check your task list for the new task. Click here for more details. So there is a link which I click it. It takes me to that particular record for which I want to either take an action on, or it is a good to know information for me to evaluate. So that is what I'm seeing here. I don't have any action to take because I don't see any action related toolbar option. I don't have an option to save it. I don't have an option to take workflow action. So this is a good to know information for me to know. And that is listed in my inbox. So this is a template. This is an email template that gets generated dynamically based on the notification that needs to be sent out to the respective user. Once I read that information, it will go as read. So you might wonder what is the difference between a read information and an unread information. You notice that the line item has gone into a regular font. Anything that is not read yet, it will be in a bold font. So the difference between My Tasks and Inbox, I'll summarize. My Tasks, the action items that are pending on them based on the roles assigned to them will be listed there. Once they take the action, it will go away from that list page. And Inbox, it can be an action item, it can be a good to know information, FYI. It will all be listed here if there is a notification trigger assigned to that action, to that item for that user or the role. It will all come here. They are grouped here, and once you read it, you will see that that line item has become regular font. Whatever that is unread is in bold font, so that you can see it. It will not go away. It will always be listed here. If you want to manually delete it, as you can go ahead, select the record and delete it. So that is how inbox works. So as a common platform feature for everybody, these are things that you need to be aware of. What is a My Task? What is an inbox? What is enterprise search? What is document search? These are common for all type of forms that you would have access to. Any type of roles that they are assigned, they will have to use these form functionalities based on the data that they are viewing. And I was telling you about recent projects. Let's say I am accessing 10 projects in a day, and I want to see the recently accessed 5 projects. I don't want to go back to the list page of the projects and then search for those items. Essentials provides us the ability to look for the projects that I have recently accessed. The recently accessed 5 projects in that order. Cabot Street extension is the most recent project that I accessed. That is what is listed here in the first in the list. If I had accessed anything else, that will come back to the first one. In that order, you will know which project that you recently accessed. That is another platform feature that I want to highlight here. Beyond this, as a common platform feature, we talked about the toolbar options. We talked about the notifications. We talked about the enterprise level search options. So these are some of the things that I wanted to highlight.